Riffical Records presents the Projekt Gemineye Update with your host, Mark Anthony K. Greetings, friends, and welcome to episode number 60 of the Projekt Gemineye Update. So, we've come to the point where we are ready to start the pre-order of the CD release of Man of Science, Man of Dreams. Now, this video is just to tell you the cost, what's going to be offered, so on and so forth. The actual beginning of the pre-order is not going to be until Monday, October the 1st. So keep that in mind. Monday, October the 1st will be the first day that we start the pre-order. Now, let me just double check and make sure I'm not a moronic idiot here and make sure that that's the actual correct date. See, there's no editing here. Yes, Monday, October 1st. will be the first day of the pre-order for the CD of Man of Science, Man of Dreams. So, a few things to talk about. Number one, the CD. I've already talked to you guys in the last video about moving to a triple fold sort of digipack. I'm happy to go ahead and do that. I think it's going to look really sharp. Now the cost, I did say it might go up a bit, and it's only going to go up $2. So the CD cost for this release is going to be $12 plus shipping. So I will flash up on here now the cost for the usual territories. So for Canada, with shipping, it's going to be $16. This is all Canadian funds, remember. So it's going to be $12 for a CD plus shipping Canadian. So in Canada, it's going to be $16 with shipping. In the US, it's going to be $19. That's including shipping. In the UK and in Europe, it's going to be $22. That's including shipping. And in Australia, again, I always try to get you guys lower rates because it's so expensive to send there, but it's going to be $24 shipping included. Now, keep in mind too that this is going to be a really good deal, I think, because I'm going to be including in this as well inside the CD packaging a download card. Now, what's this download card going to be for? It's not going to be for the digital version of the record because you can already get that on Bandcamp. So, what's it going to be for? Well, it's going to be for the 3 cover songs. I've decided I'm going to put the download card in both the CD release and in the vinyl release as well. So, you will get to have 3 additional songs as well for part of the cost. So, I think it's really a good deal. Not going to tell you yet what those covers are yet. I'm going to save that for when it's closer to when I get the actual CDs given to me and I start shipping them, then I'm going to tell you. Okay. Now the extras. I like doing this, I like giving options for extra stuff. And now I have a couple of interesting ones that some of you might be interested in, some of you may not be interested in. Some of them are interesting. We've never done some of these and some we've done before. The ones that we've done before, posters. Now, I'm going to offer 2 posters again together. And the one is the one that's the How Far Would You Go for Your Dreams poster, which I'll show right here. And the other one is being done right now, which is basically same size poster. It's going to have the album cover in large in the center. And underneath at the bottom is going to be the 2 covers from the singles that were released, Virtual Reality and Cosmic Sea, underneath. So a poster with the album cover and the 2 covers for the singles. So those together, those 2 posters are going to cost $10 plus shipping. So again, because they're flat, and I'm going to ship them nicely and flat and stuff like that and have to put cardboard and stuff, it's going to cost not a lot, but in Canada, it's going to be $24. That's shipping included. In the US, it's $20, shipping included. In Europe and UK, it's $22 shipping included. In Australia, it's $24 shipping included again. Again, I've been arguing with the post office about this, like, why does Canada have shipping for posters more expensive than shipping to the US? I don't understand this, but I don't run the damn postal office, so I can't help you guys. Another thing that some people have been really gearing for and asking about, and I'm going to be doing this now for you guys, is there's going to be two things I'm going to be offering that's brand new. Number one, I'm going to be offering handwritten lyrics. Now, I've shown some of my handwritten lyrics before, and there was a little small piece of paper. I'm going to do this on full scab, nice paper, handwritten by myself, of course, and with my usual kind of graphics and doodles that I do on it, making it very personalized. Every single one of these will be different because I never draw the same things twice on it, so it'll be very personalized. It's going to be in a set of 5 for the 5 lyrics from the songs, and because it's going to take time for me to draw all these out and write them all out, I'm offering them the set of 5 for $40. Okay, that's everything, shipping included, everything. Okay, it doesn't matter where, it's just going to be flat $40. Now, I'm also going to be offering 2 separate CDs that I'm going to make for you guys that contain early mixes, alternate mixes, and something that I call song builds. I think the Beatles might have done this on the White Album, or we'll be doing it for the White Album, where they're going to take a song and show you step by step the construction of the song. So they'll have one take of the song where it's just drums and bass, one take of the song where it's just drums, bass, guitar, another take of it where it's just drums, bass, keyboards, and then build up until you get to the final mix, and then get a mix, and then a final version of it with the master. So there'll be like, like for the one song you could have like 9 different tracks just to show the development of the song. So there's going to be 2 CDs. The one CD is going to have all the early mixes and the alternate mixes. The other one's probably going to have the song builds and maybe some extra mixes as well. Now, why it's going to be over 2 CDs is because I'm going to give you a lot of the alternate mixes from the Ordinary Day and Brand New Day. And I think I have some extra mixes for The Long Ride. And I might even throw in a couple, obviously, from this album as well. So you could have a whole bundle of stuff on here. Now, the song build is going to be just from one song, and I'll explain about that, why only one song. Well, mainly because there's going to be 9 tracks from the one song, so it's going to be quite a lot on there anyway. So, but I'll get to the other reason why later. There's something else I have to talk about with you guys. So anyways, those 2 CDs with those mixes and everything are going to come to $15. Everything, shipping included, everything for those. Now, I am going to offer this as a group thing together if you want to order both of them together. So as I said before, the lyrics are $40. The CDs are $15, so that would be $55 Canadian. But if you order them together, I'll slash it down right to $50 even for both, shipping included. So I think it's a pretty fair deal. You'll get some unique handwritten lyrics and a bunch of alternate mixes. I'm looking at you, Alex. I know you like these kind of things, different mixes and stuff like that. And I know there's others out there who have mentioned it as well. So that's that. And I have one other thing. Now, this might be something that some people might be interested in. I know a lot of other bands have offered this before, and it's a really popular option. Now, whether it's popular with you guys, who knows? But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm offering 2 spots to the first 2 people who want to be listed on the back of the CD as executive producers. To get the executive producer credit, it's going to cost $50. So 2 people come up with $50 and say that you want to be listed as executive producers. Boom, you're on there. So it'll be underneath there, it'll be produced by me, but executive producer will be whoever the 2 people who contribute the $50 Canadian each. So each spot of the 2 are $50. So there you go. Those are the extras I have for the CD release. I think there are some pretty cool things. And again, we're going to be starting this on Monday, October 1st. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to talk to you about really quickly. And I'm going to tell you a little quick story to preface this. The other day I was driving with my uncle And we've been talking about music and stuff like that on this car ride that we had. And I was telling him how, the studio needs a little bit of upgrading. And I'm going to maybe need to get some new monitors and stuff like that. And, some cables are getting worn out and stuff like that. And he told me, ironically, this is a man who's like 75 years old, said that he was reading in the newspaper about a band who did something called Kickstarter. And he thought it was a fantastic idea. And I said that I'm not really into Kickstarter, but I was thinking about maybe doing a Patreon account where people can contribute every month to it. And the money would be only used, and I stress this, only used to put towards maybe getting some gear to upgrade my studio, like some new studio monitors, get rid of some of my crackly cables and stuff like that, and just some general upgrading. And even if there's leftover stuff that I have within the account, put it towards some upgrading of future stuff, maybe a better vinyl release, or maybe a better posters, or maybe something that's out of my reach right now financially that I could offer you guys, to get made. Because some of these things that I've looked into, there's been lots of other things I've been looking into for bonus stuff, but some of it is just, it takes a lot of pieces to be made to make it worthwhile, and some of them even have a minimum that's just a lot that I think would be way too much for me to handle. So, and if you want to do less amounts of it, it costs more, so it could be used towards that. So what I'm trying to say, long story short, is I'm thinking about doing a Patreon account. Now, again, I always hate doing these things because I always feel like I'm, spare change when I'm doing that. But lots of bands do it. Even big bands do it. Lots of bands have done it. And my uncle keeps telling me, why should I feel ashamed to ask that? What I do has worth and value. And I think you guys know that. You guys have always told me so. So, maybe if you guys can maybe chip in $5 here and there towards my Patreon, that'd be great. And every little bit would help. And of course, I'm not just looking for free stuff. So I'm going to do something similar to what I did here with the extras. I'm going to offer stuff for certain levels of contribution. For example, I mentioned the song build. I'm going to do for people who get to a certain cash level contributing. Every single month, I'm going to send them out a song build of another song on CD. So you can have a whole collection of them. And I might even make a category where you can become executive producer on the vinyl release. There's also a great idea that I got from a friend of mine who's done this on his, where at a certain level of contribution, you'll get a specially made t-shirt every other month, maybe a Refical Records one, because there's a place that he knows that can do small run shirts. And once we work out how much that is, I can use that towards the level of contribution, and then you can get some really cool shirts made every other month for that contribution level. So again, I'm just looking for, just some help in that sense. Again, I want to stress this has nothing to do with money that's going into my pocket for anything other than just that. I'm not going to go out to the beer store or anything stupid like that and use the money for that, or cigarettes, or I don't even smoke anyway, so I don't know why I even said that. But you know what I mean? Just, it's not everyday things I would want to use this money for. I'd want to use it strictly for the music, to make the stuff the best I can for you guys, because you guys have been really awesome. And I want to continue to make this stuff better and better and better for you guys, and not have to make it so astronomical in cost, and this way it would really help, because I wouldn't have to dip so much into my own personal money. And sometimes it's getting a little bit tight with some stuff, because it's not the cheapest to release some of this stuff, but I have no complaints and no regrets. Everything's been going great, but again, it would help. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys will think about it maybe and contribute to the Patreon account. Now, I haven't started it yet. When I do, I'm going to obviously post it on the Projekt Gemineye Facebook group, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm thinking about, so you don't get, you don't wonder why this all of a sudden appears on my, Projekt Gemineye group page. Okay, so enough of my babbling. October 1st, we're starting. Everything that I've just talked about should have appeared on the screen. I will also list all the costs for these things in the description below on this video, and I'll also probably list it when I post the video on the group page too. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to getting your guys' orders, and yeah, let's make this another really successful run of another great record. And believe it or not, the gears are already turning for a couple of new song ideas, so maybe might even start demoing some stuff for record 4. So who knows? Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye for now.